So chances are, you beat me, you're in. You lose to me, most likely you're out.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
That's at least my opinion. YouTube. Search Hobo of the Box. Share. Copy. Boop, boop, boop. Don't forget to set your color rushes for the attributes, bro. Cool. What color is your color rush? Okay, I will do color rush. Yeah, I was making sure which one I needed to set. Oh yeah, I like them. I hope it does the... Did you watch my game where it glitched me with wide helmets? Oh yeah, I wish that was a fucking option, bruh.
All right, Coach. First opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Not too many. I don't really watch streams until it gets to the playoffs. Oh yeah, I remember you having to do that when we played. And
they'll come out throwing here on first down. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do.
I missed that boy when he was out.
You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it.
I am going to draft a good backup this year, though, I hope. Because when he went out, I was running with that 63 overall. I was like, I hate my life. All right, let's go. I was dedicated at that point. I made my mistake.
He's going to loft one.
So I figured, man, why go against it at this point?
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Time will tell.
No offense, Scott, but I feel like that's a battle
the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early.
We're talking about DJ Chark.
But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
If that was Jalen Ramsey, I'd be a little more okay with it.
Down. 10-2 stop. Hey, pick your game up. Hey.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front.
Matter of fact, I
In
thought
that
you could have just ran a
situation,
QB
it's gonna
nil
be a
and done
stacked defensive
just as
front,
well there.
And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line. So
See,
get a
that's
few
what I'm
yards
talking
there.
about right
Great
there,
start.
brother.
Now we'll see what 2nd down brings.
Yee. Said height.
On 2nd, it's Hines.
Damn it.
Able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. On 1st down, Hines. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Good tackle,
It's a
boys.
7-yard carry to set
Good
them up with a
tackle.
2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Her name Boston?
So they'll come up after the gain of
I
7
bet
on
damn
2nd
that.
and 3.
Come on. Boogity. Let's go racing,
2nd and
boys. Yee. Get him to Gook-way.
Open man here is Scott, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before
Motherfucking
he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That's irritating me a little bit. That I can't stop you. I know. I don't like it.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now it's Hines. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
Why would you
those
ever
big
want to
defensive
bluff the
linemen will take the
linebacker?
bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run
That
through.
would make no
Didn't
sense
happen on
there,
that play.
Scooter.
70, Indy.
Second and 9 now. That's complete.
Motherfucker.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so. because
Something
you know
told
what
me
I'm
to
gonna
break
say.
in on that running
Defender
back
have a
with
right to
him.
the football as
Fuck.
well.
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it.
Counting down toward the midway point in
believe so.
quarter one. 2nd and 4. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001.
What, you're moving Brissett?
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Going up This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
What do you mean? My number 1 receiver is good.
Jaguars come to the
Chark's
line
great.
to start their next drive.
McLeod,
As
for
we
some
grind toward
reason,
the end of the
balls
season
the
here,
fuck
and they
out.
haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming
Dude,
draft,
Swift's a
think
fucking
about them drafting
beast.
multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM that always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
The big play to start them out. 5 already.
No, sir. No. There. No, maybe.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Motherfucker. Why did my guy?
And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
He just goes,
We got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
he means like, you mean probably tomorrow.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And hit behind the line. He
Go,
lost the
go,
football.
go to
It's
go
loose.
way.
And the Jags grab it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Ray McLeod.
Because we figured something out, Scott. Riley's final game is against the CPU, so he gets a course. So if I beat you and Joe beat you, he's in.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Yerp. He got Madden helping him right now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next
Scott
drive.
went and dropped 70 on Shin.
Not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you,
You probably would have dropped
that's
80.
a bad possession all the way around.
Just because of fucking Kyler and that
You
receiver.
better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he's upended.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you, quit completing passes.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Break. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine.
They run with Hines, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Yes and yes. He's got 9 wins.
On the ready.
Mike spoke. So we got man.
Hey, Orbit.
44. Mike, 44. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Back to throw now on first down. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with the former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Let's see, what do we got here? I am going to run.
Set. 60 or.
Oh, fuck. I don't know what I'm going to run. I ran out of time to choose my play. I will go with this. I am running this.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
That was a good place.
2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
I'm going to run a play that has people doing things.
Ready?
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Check.
This is Wilkins. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Got it.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Heavy on the edges.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Scott said, shut up, goddammit.
Here we go. Set. 30 base.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
You know it. Scott said y'all going for that Tennessee takeover, huh?
On first down, it's Wilkins, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Miles
We just saw a
Jack
great
says,
example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm coming after you. Check 3.
Big rip.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room hard to come by here.
Oh,
He gets it down
down
to the 8.
goes
Down on the field, we've
Hines.
got an injured Colt after that last play. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back.
Down goes Hines, ketchup bottle, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da.
The Colts on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. 5.
They'll try to run with Hines. And he's into the end zone.
God, I was hoping I was going to force a fumble there.
Naeem Hines, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Go play, Hamley.
Go play, Hamley. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Oh, number 14 for good positive yardage. Yeah. Should hike, said.
They'll run on first down. Swift. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Exactly what they needed
Thank you,
there,
Scott.
because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
The Jaguars, thank you for
They'll
your
run it
assistance.
now out of the gun. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd and 1. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, come on.
Half it's intercepted.
Bruh.
Picked off inside the 5.
God damn it.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles.
How does Chart not hold on to that?
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an
Everybody else's receiver in this fucking game would have held on to it.
Hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
Wow.
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now. Right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The fuck's the point of a fucking possession receiver if he ain't gonna hold on to the goddamn ball?
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And
He makes those big catches. Like, he'll make the hard catches.
He's having a nice
he is a deep
first
threat,
half
but
here,
still, that
partner.
dude will come down with some God-level catches.
Anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
That play's going to be fucking
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Motherfucker!
Should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Ray McLeod, the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
And a Jaguar 1st down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 8. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
It's been my observation. It's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change. That is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 49.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. I think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
You know, I'm gonna say what we say every Madden. Maybe the next Madden will be better. Because, see, they're going to improve on what's bad in this game by completely breaking other facets of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2.
I don't know if he's going to be a good play call or not. It is!
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And he's got the hook up to McLeod. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught.
Let's go!
Jacksonville.
Let's go!
Ray McLeod, as the first half is winding down, as they are an extra point away now from
let's fucking go. I told you he does people dirty, bro.
And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, I got no clue what his stats are. I just know for some reason he makes amazing plays on people, so I keep throwing him the ball.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out, Joe.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Good forced fumble, Awuzie.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to
wow,
get
it's
three
not even
before
telling me
halftime.
what the wind
This
is.
officially a 55-yard attempt.
Oh, that's true. Forgot about that.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
Is it against the rules, the
So
squib
a
kick?
big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot,
Okay.
and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play.
Yes, that is
the
against
field
the
goal.
rules.
Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is
The Colts with a
emphasizing
great
the things
play.
that went well in
They
the
rushed
first
the ball
half
for
and wanting
10
more of that.
yards.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See
Jake
how that
Fromm is
recipe
running.
works.
Oh, he goes out of bounds when he could have gained another 9 to 10 yards
They'll
easily.
wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Oh, it was
Well, the
Taysom
blitz
Hill.
that time, and I thought they were going
I
to get
was
to him, but
right.
instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead
Who
to
knows,
rights,
you
but
might
you
be
are
able to
exactly
truck me and
correct.
keep
You're
going
able
for
to
a
turn that
tutty
into a
with him.
positive gain.
47, Black 47. All day, every day.
On second down.
Running
now,
backs can't do
it's
it.
Wilkins.
See if the
And we'll
quarterback
get it into
can.
enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
I
7
don't know what
yards
you
there
mean.
and a
I
first
think
down.
it's flawless.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding?
I mean,
You just
there's
get on our
worse
backs and
ideas.
let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a give right side. Hines. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second
I
down.
did too. I was like, oh,
So much of the game
for
today,
one, I thought I had you
we're
right
looking
there
for
at the
hybrid
line.
players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
On the carry, it's Wilkins. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense
Damn,
probably
my
a little
boy
bit
was
of
going for that
disappointment there
strip.
because when it's out there in open space, I think
I
they
don't
expect
know
to
what
get
you're
more out of the
talking
play,
about. There
don't
has
you?
not been
Especially
that
when you're
many
getting it to your
fumbles.
guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. He winds up getting
Oh,
over
dude,
the
that's
double
normally
there
what it
down
is
to the
for me. But
29.
my guys are automatically going for
Early
it.
down stuff to put this
I'm not
offense
even
in a
trying to
precarious
strip it.
position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got
Oh,
to be
no, I would
priority
never
one.
put that on.
Hey, Echo. You better break. Hey, check Mike 47.
Yeah, I'm afraid that I just get a bunch of face masks. And I give up.
And that will be
Wow.
Well, the other day they told us when we
Holy
got 3rd and 5 or
shit,
less,
I
we
just
have
got
to be able
lucky.
to convert. And I guess
That
every team
was
would say that, Charles,
touchdown.
but an opportunity missed there.
Buddy.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses.
Holy
It's the
shit.
second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points.
Oh,
They
well.
looked to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Hello.
Give him 6 on the play.
Nice
And
to
they're
meet
gonna
you,
have a
kind
3rd
sir.
down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Back to throw. And a
Oh,
throw gonna be
motherfucker.
incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
Thank you.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Even though he is not under
And the
pressure,
offense
and
at
you
the
are
line and set
wide
to go.
open.
Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche
Okay,
of the team.
now, sir,
because
I'm going
as
to
they
need you to
drove downfield,
fucking stop with this
you know
shit.
you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run again with Hines. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation.
No, I can't tell at all,
nowadays,
Scott.
but
You're
I
hiding
love
it well,
watching a
brother.
team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
I was trying to be.
It's almost a tendency breaker.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
I was trying to be
On
optimistic.
first down, Hines. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. A 14-yard gain for
Yo,
Indianapolis and
Jonathan
also
Watson
moved the
happy
sticks.
right now, brother.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Let's go now.
Bruh, so I was driving on a transport last night, and there was this, like, funky-ass, like, Corolla, like, 90s Corolla drove past me. Fucking white thug wannabe drove past me, and it was a Flatville, Indiana plates on it. I went, huh, wonder if that's Seth.
He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
That dude just looked like he'd be creeping malls in high schools for women.
They're in some
So I
hot
was like,
water
huh,
now
that kind of looks
after
like
that
Seth, I
sack.
bet.
It's 2nd and 21.
Run. Watch the run.
Looking to throw. He's going to launch this thing way down. Well, this is taken in.
Come on,
Clean.
stop him!
A big pickup of 38. What a game it's been for this duo.
Jesus!
Of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now. As
I
they
know
come
you
up first and
fuckwads
10.
can do better than this.
Here's Hines. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Cut. 60 Pittsburgh. Pilot, 64. Reach.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. 40.
Ready?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's complete here to T.Y.
What? How did I not hit you with that big hit?
Or 2 shy of the 30. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
Wow. Okay.
Pressure right there. Escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary
Bro,
target.
that would have been a
Some of
fumble
these
right
guys
there.
are just so
my
comfortable
God.
getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on
More.
purpose. Doesn't
I'm
even
only
need to
up
break
3,
down.
bitch.
Just, they
I need
move,
more.
And they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary.
I don't want to hear
think
your
you're
shit with all the
exactly
free
right. Wasn't his
picks I've
primary
gave
target.
you this
Found
game
a
because my
secondary
people
guy
can't
who
hold on to
sprang
a
open,
goddamn ball.
Probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
61. Matchbox right. Hey, Zoom. Yo, Jackrabbit, come on.
I don't know what you're talking
And that
about,
is
Scott.
gonna do it for
There's
this
been
third
nothing
quarter of
go my
action.
way this
and
game.
That'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and
And
it's
for you
on
to
EA
insinuate
Sports.
that it has, it's just rude, good sir.
47's the mark, boy. 47.
They'll set up a throw. They'll
I
find
thought,
Hines in the backfield.
good recovery.
It'll be a 3-yard gain.
Good
And they'll
recovery,
lead it to a
Harrison.
third down.
Let's
Time
go.
when the ball's in the air, you're
That's
thinking
what I'm
wide
talking
receiver,
about,
tight end,
boy.
but running backs, they can be a
Good
big part of
fucking
any passing
recovery.
offense nowadays.
The Colts on 3rd down.
Oh, no, I went
They've
for the
been near
hit
perfect.
stick,
4 for
like
5
I
to this
should.
point. This will be
Ooh,
3rd
that
and
tackle
6.
shouldn't have happened.
They'll look to throw. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able
How
to
did?
convert on 3rd
Oh,
down, and
I
that
was a
sets
little
up
too
1st
high.
and goal.
Okay. Yeah, I was a little too high. Did you think I picked it?
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Hey, watch this.
They'll try to run this one in.
Let's go!
He's met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run.
And he takes
Wow!
it. Colts score.
Can we fucking get a tackle?
His second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Colts are going to jump back in front.
Fuck a duck and call me Sally.
And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Just on your last press, when you
Jaguars
confirm your accuracy,
their next
you
drive.
hold it in.
And a tight
Instead
game
of
after
just
punting
pressing.
last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the
It's been that way for quite a
this
few
close,
Maddens.
you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
This quarterback now.
There is like
8
a
of
max
15 through
limit
the
to
air,
how
but
many
it's first and 10
his
here.
kicks, though.
They'll run it now out of the
So
gun.
that is something to be wary of when you do
That'll
it.
be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Right there. Let's put him on the buses.
Second and 6.
What?
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're now playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football
Yes, I
anymore.
did.
I kind of get why
Yes,
the
I
old school
did.
coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if this popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If
Fuck,
there's
didn't get
contact
enough
coming from
left
both
on it.
sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth
I said
down.
not enough left.
At their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, I had enough power. Listen, bitch. You're winning. I need something to go my way. Everything's going your way this game, Scott. I ain't had a single break. I've had to fight and claw my way to get this.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown,
I just enjoy
think they
playing
carry that
you, to be
confidence into
honest.
this one. Doesn't matter
Like,
where you start with the football.
No matter
now,
how
they
our
have to feel
games
great
end,
about their
I've
opportunity.
always had a good
I like
time.
the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it,
Except
you
for
can't be
Jerry
predictable.
Jeudy. Fuck this
But the
motherfucker.
execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Yeah. That happens to me a lot.
This is Hines. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down.
The old 3rd and 11. Here we go. Here we go. They come to the line. We're going to see what they can do.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check, 47.
It is what it is.
Hey, watch the ball.
Fromm pumps his arm. The ball is hiked.
They'll look to throw
Rankin
here.
sheds his block. From is sacked. The Jaguars will get the ball back with 4 minutes to go.
Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Cameron Johnston now. As his first punt.
A little bit of both. They round turn 4. The white flag is out.
Take it at the 37.
Boop. Oh, shit.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Elsewhere, Ford Field, they're into the fourth quarter now. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they can win that game,
Fuck it
would
real
mean
good.
win number 11 for them on the season. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time?
You wouldn't have been proud of my receiver, good sir?
To force the incompletion. We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say, that was a game-saving play.
I can't believe you wouldn't have been proud of my receiver, Scott.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Doing dirty, Hamlier!
Inside the 40. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first
Take
down
that
as well.
man's ankles.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Oh, shit.
Nowhere to escape.
I didn't like.
He goes down.
I didn't like what I saw,
Justin
bro.
Houston in there
I just had to
again,
let that
and on the
bitch ride.
season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
What? No!
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
You didn't have the ball picked. God! What was that bullshit? No, look, like the ball was stuck but not picked because you came down on that guy's helmet. It kept you from completing the pick.
Can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college.
Dude.
And the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react.
I was trying to throw a slant.
So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Hey, lock it. Watch the run. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
To wash his truck and get golf balls.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There
You
wasn't
can get
a
all
hole
the picks in the
zone.
fucking world, but I can't get a goddamn pick!
It's like that first down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Elizabethton.
Got a couple more downs to play with.
Just me and him.
It's Hines. 2nd down, a little more productive than first.
Jesus.
7 yards
Fuck,
on the
can
game.
I get the ball
It gets
back?
into 3rd and 3 now.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no
You
other
really
way to
choose
play
to play,
it. The
motherfucker.
defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you
Well,
said big
pick
3rd
it.
down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So the
Yeah,
Colts
bad
in
blue.
possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
The spy was a dangerous decision.
And
God,
he'll
why
take
did I do
in at the
this?
1-yard line.
Oh my God! Oh! Oh my God, Scott!
On the return, picked up some good blocks as well. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Holy ball sacks.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor. But
come on!
Right now, is it?
It's really not.
Jesus.
This amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Because that's not how the game should work.
Offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Booty, 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 boo.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Now
you
the
know,
Jags will use the
I love you, brother, but I don't like your negativity.
The clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
We need to have faith in Madden, brother.
Back to throw.
Wow! Okay.
Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side.
That was me. That was all me. Madden would never fuck me. Madden would never fuck me like that, bro.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete.
I have faith in Madden-ish.
On third down, Swift. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
I have faith in Madden, brother.
Down after a loss of 1. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down. He's back to throw. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Well, brother, I'm going to be completely honest right now. I fucking hate them too. Not even going to fucking lie.
Going right side here, and that's complete.
No! What?
Nice gain.
What was that bullshit?
And back at the 30. Well, Charles,
I didn't hit. Hurry up!
They couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle
I
play
hit nothing
down.
on my controller.
Distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
I was hitting no buttons.
So it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I could fucking cry. Scott, I could fucking cry. Oh, this game is fucking ass, hands down. Trust me, fuck what I was saying about we don't need negativity. Fuck this goddamn game. Bring on Madden 21 so we can at least get fucked by a different mechanic for once. Because this new no-huddle clock they put in is fucking bullshit.